Hey y'all, Clusterduck here. Today, I'm doing something a little different. I'm doing a quick introduction to the game YLands for all those who have not seen it. And above will be a link to all our streams that we done of YLands, and I think you'll enjoy those also. But anyways, I just want to introduce you to this game, give you a quick overview, and let you see the different things you're able to do in this game. So, first, we're going to load up. And as you can see on the map, I'm going to go back to the world map real quick. So you have all these different biomes. You got desert, tropical, monsoonal. It's really bad weather, but it's a nice place to get things like iron. Iron, you're really going to need a lot of. Temperate, it's like the go-to comfortable zone for everything, but its difficulty is higher. Polar is the highest difficulty place so far, and it is not for inexperienced players. I have my home base at Taiga, which it's a mix of like a little everything, but you still get cold weather. Alright, we're in. This is where my home base is. This is the building I built myself. As you can see, you have many options of what you can do. These are just a small motorboat I built. I'll show you this. This is one of the first boats that I built when I knew what I was doing in the game. And you have a lot of options to do. Of course, I made a boat that looks like a duck. And you can just do things like that. Or, as you go on, you can build things like this. I built a giant ship that looks like something out of Star Trek. Let me show you inside. Alright, here we go. This is the back of the ship. This actually is a recharger. It recharges these engines. I'll show you real quick. And now my engines are completely charged. I just threw this in. It's kind of just as a joke. These are basically lockers in a safe. It's self-explanatory. And this area I just built with a glass ceiling. I just like the way it looked. This is my generator, by the way. You have different generators you can choose from. You can sail your ships, and you have full control of them. You can switch between sails and engine without a problem. It's pretty easy. Alright, I just wanted to show you ships real quick. Let me show you inside the building. In here, this is a building that I built. You have doors, and I need to fill that hole in the floor. I accidentally destroyed it. But these are different tables you can use. This one, you can make clothes with. And of course you got pottery wheel. You can make different decorations for you. A paper mill. This is basically just to make paper. I really don't need it, but I built it. This is something that's going to come in handy later on. You can build like wires and copper for when you run electric, which is going to come in handy. You can dye all your clothes and different things like that also. I'll just grab something real quick. I got so much inventory on me. Okay, we'll just select these boots. And you can just pick a color. We'll go white there and red there just to show you confirm. And dye. And now they're dyed. It's pretty simple. You can actually dye your weapons and things like that. Like this gun. It's yellow. It didn't come that way, obviously. And this one didn't become green on its own. This is chemistry bench. You can make things like rubber and these, like these keys and offerings. You're gonna need those to unlock underwater locations, which are really nice. You can make your weapons, and then these paintings and things like this, I collected throughout the world. I made shutters. They're gates, but I could turn them into shutters. And you could just do things with your own creation in your mind. There's nothing really limiting you in this game. I made a fireplace. I just wanted a fireplace. I thought it'd be cool. And then out here, I grow things. You can, if I can get past there, sorry. You can grow things. I have corn, rubber trees, more rubber trees, I believe. I can't remember what I planted those for. Agave, that will give you cloth. You can collect them all at once without destroying things. Carrots, all this can be done easily. That's a banana tree over there, by the way. You grow, you harvest, and you can feed yourself without having to worry about trying to find food really hard. It's all things you can unlock. And I'm sorry I'm wandering around so much. I want to show you these things really quick. You can make storage chests. I made these. There's so many different ones you can choose from. This is your kiln and your way to forge weapons and parts you need. And these you'll get in later in the game. I don't think they're important enough to get into right now. This is something you're going to use to make these flags. These flags bring vendors to your island, or wherever your home base is you just want to place. These are the vendors. They'll all have different things, and you unlock them. And how you unlock them, let me go here. You go to Tech Tree. This is things you unlock to where you can make things. You start off with primitive ships, and you get all these parts you can build with. And it just goes on. Down to cars. You can make cars. And that's really cool. I made an off-road car. Combat, again, it's weapons, cannons, explosives, different armors. You can make all these different things. Survival. Look how much I haven't unlocked yet. Fishing, you can tame animals, and I will show you that soon. Manufacturing, it's all these things I just showed you, like your ironworks and everything. And you unlock the blacksmith flag as you go on, and same thing with the rest of the tech tree. Clothing, which I haven't focused on. Building, it's the blocks you use. There's different blocks, and you can make the building look the way you want. It's your own imagination, nothing stopping you. Furniture. And look, okay, here's a good example. Here's something I can unlock. I unlocked that, now I have access to these. Didn't need that, but I wanted to show you all something anyways. And then all these cool looking decorations you can use. There's really nothing stopping you. Also, in here, let me go back. These are the building options you have. These are the blocks I use. That's just stone. Let me collapse everything. And we'll show you. You got tools. A big list of what you can choose from. It's just not one thing. See? You have so much to work with. It's ridiculous. Vehicles, you can go on rafts, boats. Those are just simple ones you can slap together. Or you can design your own ship by going into here and picking the style of ship. We'll start with wood parts, and you have these. These are just starter bodies you can choose from. And then you put them together and design them the way you want. You build them the same way you could build a house. It's pretty fun. And then we go energy, that's generators, things like that. Self-explanatory, furniture, materials. These are things you're going to need later on. And building, you have fences, doors, windows. All this stuff you can choose from. Blocks, there's so many different blocks you can choose from. Bamboo, ice, stone. I have a floating one. And you know what? I didn't use it as a floor. I used it on the back of this ship. That floating block is right there. Because I wanted to give it something neat to make it look like that's what's moving the ship. You have all these options that you can explore in this game. Alright, now for taming animals, you have the option menu you can pull up. I'll summon my animals. We have a reindeer. I have a fuzzy rhino. It's Muffin the Destroyer. Hi, buddy. Then you can just unsummon them. And then you just summon another one. I have a penguin. And the penguin actually serves no purpose other than being really cool looking. And it'll follow you around. And it's really happy. Like, we'll pet it. See, I made it happy. I love the penguin, to be honest. I don't need it, but I want it. The same thing with the boats. When you unsummon an animal, you can unsummon your boat. Poof. And you can unload the boat anywhere there's water. So it doesn't have to be right at the same area. We'll go over here and make it summon farther away to this part. Just for an example. I'll summon my ship over here. It's just wherever you summon, it's going to be there. So you don't have to come back all the way to this side of the island when you're on that side of the island, all the way over there, and have to come back to your ship. You can just summon the ship over there. Same thing with the companions. You can unsummon them from anywhere. You can leave them run around all you want. It doesn't matter. They just do their own thing. And when you're far away, you can actually recall them to come closer. It comes in really handy to do that. I'm sorry, I'm hitting all these different buttons, because honestly, I'm just trying to show you these things. These different things you can get, you can ride them. Not all of them, but most of them you can ride. Like this one, I just like it because he prances when he runs. But there's wolves, there's bears. I had a bear, I'll show you. But I ran out of room for things that I could use for mounts. So instead of letting him run away, I decided to keep him. So I got him trapped in here. Hi, buddy. He doesn't like me now. They don't stay friendly when you let them go. At least the predator ones. Like, I have a horse that I let loose up around here. There's llamas. Yes, you can get a llama and ride it too. But there's a horse around here that I let go, and it's just chill. It doesn't do anything other than come up on you and act like a wild horse. Alright, up next, I'm going to show you real quick some building. I'm just going to slat some things together to show you the different options you can choose from. We're going to pick this stone wall, just random. I don't want to build on that because I still have ideas for that thing. We're just going to build something for the heck of it. You can choose the direction you want. Each side has a slightly different color. So that comes in handy. And you click here, go so far out. You can go this direction or that direction. But just keep in mind, they're going to be like that when you go that direction. But if you go like this direction, they stay that way. And you can add ones lower and higher. There's also people who like to do it this way, where you click on it, you come back here and see the green. You just click there a few times and it'll keep going that same direction. You have these corner blocks that are really cool for filling in like gaps and things like that. I'll show you what they do here in a moment. I'll have to get on my ship because I use those a lot on the ship. You have these designer roof tiles that you can choose from. Also, if you go down here, you have awnings you can choose from to make things look kind of neat. I actually use something like that on mine. I used the Oriental style on the front, and a lot of those didn't actually equal to something you can use that for, you would think. But if you have an imagination, you can turn it to make it look like that. Those pillars, I made those like that. They didn't come like that. They're a bunch of little blocks that I made into that. And I just thought it looked cool, so I did it like that. They're actually like roof tiles. Now, the next thing I'm going to show you is what I was talking about with the building options. I'm going to show you around the ship again. This, I put those glowing face statues in there. There's different statue blocks that you can make that have glowing. I put those behind there so at night, my ship will glow. I'll show you that before I leave the game. We're going to hop over here, get up on the ladder, get past all this. And you don't have to use ladders for everything. You can make your own stairs and things like that. These are storage bins. They're just different style that I chose from. Real quick, I'll show you that. Let's go to collapse all. That'll save some trouble. Furniture, containers, and then we go to chests and barrels. These are all the different shaped ones you can choose from. And that's not all. There's more to unlock. There's so much in this game that you can do. Like I said, with the triangle and the corner things, I made this. It's just like a glowing thing for at nighttime. I put those lanterns in there, and it gives a nice glow. Matter of fact, I know I said I was going to wait, but we're going to do this. We're going to go in. We're going to go over here to the house. And what you do is just find you a bed. I didn't have to go to the house to do this, but I want to be at the house because I have a bed on the ship and I have a bed in the house. But to get a good view of the ship at night, you need to be at the house. Alright, we're going to go to midnight. Alright, here we go. Now, I'm going to head upstairs. It'll be nice and dark out, and you get a good view of the ship at nighttime. And I have this really cool looking glow on my ship. There we go. That's a better view of it. And you know what? I can actually give us an even better shot of it. Let me get on this thing. This thing is not the easiest on the planet to control. I just built it because I could. Alright, there we go. Like I said, it's not the easiest to control. But we're going to drive out a little bit. Turn around. There we go. There. Now we got a decent view of the ship. There's also headlights on my ship. And they're not even fully lit up. I have to actually turn the engines on, and when they do come on, those get pretty bright. But this is the ship and all the different things you can possibly do. There is underwater points of interest. There's also spots on these islands. You can literally, if you want to spend the time, you can flatten this entire island out to nothing. It's up to you what you want to do. Alright, we are currently on my ship, and I am going towards that little thing that looks like a floating island marker on a compass up top. Those are different icons you go by to look at. One's a cave. Looks kind of like a, I don't know, a dot candy, if you know what those are. And then the one with the, like, circle with a flag kind of on top of it, that is the underwater point of interest. I hit the anchor, and see, it's still lit up when I'm off the ship, so that means it's close. And it's right below me. So, first, I'm going to put on my underwater gear. I have a lot of stuff. This is not obviously what you're going to get when you first start the game, but it's things you can get in the future. Let's go underwater. This is a POI. I've been here already, but I just want to be able to show you the different places you can go to, which is really neat. And there are things that will attack you underwater. It's not all the time, but they do show up. There's sharks, hammerheads, that type of deal. Alright, you have these different things you can come in, you can collect them. Oh, I did miss one. Y'all got to see me collect something I missed. And you go to these chests, you take and just add it to your inventory. That have all these different cool looking things. This ship was actually designed by a player, and they put it underwater for a point of interest because it was really cool. That's just something neat. The devs have a lot of interaction with the people who play the game, and they're really good at making sure they come and fix the issues that you might have. Originally, this game was a paid game, but now it's not. You don't have to pay for it anymore. It's free, absolutely free, and you should give it a try. I believe you'll love it. And this is just one of the many points of interest on this. Let me get back on my ship, and I'll show you the map. The map is large. You'll see in comparison to where I'm at. Zoom out. Look, I have not even yet covered all of this map. And I have been here for over 30, 40 hours in just this location alone doing things. There's caves that you can go to under the ground that are on these islands. Not all of them, but most. That have minerals and things you can collect. There's also, across these different islands that you find, different points of interest that you can go to. There's buildings, there's monsters, all this different stuff you can go to, and there's a story behind a lot of it. Another thing I really love, this is a low poly game, but the detail on the water and the sky is so well done. Let me get past my glowing light. But it's really well done. Yes, I'm hungry, I know. Let's eat while I'm doing it. Just like real life, I'm going to eat while I stream. But that's just not all. I'm going to go in and sleep an hour real quick, and I want to show you the night compared to the day. Okay, now back to daytime. Look at the detail they went through to make that sunlight look so cool coming across the rising sun. I could sit here and show you the sunrise completely. That's how detailed this game goes. The sun moves throughout the sky during the day, and the moon will show up as nighttime comes. They went really well with designs in this game. Even the sunlight. Oops. Anyways, even the sunlight with the shadows and coming through the windows is coming through the right direction. And it's giving the shadows of my guns on that. That is really paying attention to detail. Look, little strips of light coming through the windows. They didn't have to do all that. But look how realistic this is compared to most AAA games where something like that wouldn't be in the game. That's just really good attention to detail. I'm sorry I was ranting, and I really love this game. Me and Moose Tracks Gaming and Sneaky Ninja and a couple other players, when we live stream this, they got me into it, and I've been addicted since. And it's just really, really fun. I think y'all should try it. I believe y'all really will enjoy this game. And please like and subscribe on your way out. Have a great day. Cluster Duck out.